Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy, the cigar guy, aka Mr. Willis, aka Mr. T, whatever you like to call me. As you know, got some stuff to get off my chest. I'm not gonna be with you long. I'm not gonna hold you up. I want y'all to have a good weekend. But during the weekend, I want y'all to take a listen to me. Joe's gonna be up on Rumble and YouTube after I get done with this. So I always like to start off the show with a thank you for those that's been supporting me, to support those that's been, sharing the show, sharing the episodes, commenting, um, telling people about it. I thank you so much. You guys are helping me grow. I'm 5 away from 200 followers. It's a big deal to me on YouTube, so we can get that to even 200. That'll make me happy. So again, thank y'all. Trying to get this show in quick. Remember to follow me on the socials, Twitter, uh, Mr. Willis23, TikTok, cigar, underscore T. And y'all know what to do. Instagram, underscore cigar guy 23. So y'all know what to do. Again, thank y'all for those that support me. Thank y'all for giving me stuff that y'all want to hear my input on. And let's get to it. A couple of things I want to get to. I'm going to start off with my fire starter. I already know what I'm going to talk about. The ship, submarine, or whatever, right? And excuse me if my hands are crossing like this. My mouse ain't working today. Technical difficulties. Y'all know how the devil try to do. So I'm gonna be using the manual today. But the sub. So I'm gonna get my 2 cents on the submarine situation. Again, I know that's been a hot topic for the past, 3 days, actually this whole week, right? A couple guys got in the submarine. They went down in there. People were getting on me because I didn't have no sympathy of what happened. And honestly, again, I'll say this like I said on TikTok. It's always sad when lives are lost, right? We all can agree with that. That it's a bad situation, right? As an adult male, okay, in life you have choices, right? And with those choices come consequences. Okay. These guys, billionaires or whoever they are, I don't know who they are. They decide to spend their money on this Walmart brand submarine, right? Me personally, I'm not doing that. Even if I had billions of dollars, not a fan, right? So they go down in there. It's about 5 of them. I mean, there's a lot of questions here. It's a PlayStation off-brand remote control. People say that's telling me that's kind of normal. That's like the new way, new age. To me, I need to see a hard steering wheel and I need to see how this thing is controlled. A PlayStation controller, ain't no controller to me. Sorry. I'm not getting in there. They can only sit crisscross applesauce style in there. Barely enough room. Don't really got a window for you to see out of. And the way they can see around them is from like a camera that's like placed outside the submarine, and it's like a screen, and that's how you're able to see. I mean, there's a lot of red flags here. Listen, I apologize to anybody who may be offended about what I say about the group. Apparently now the thing imploded, and that's not a pretty sight. So you know, I pray for the families. Play for the individuals. I mean, that's involved in this. I mean, it's terrible. It's tragic, really. But they didn't have to do this. Like you have choices in life. You want me to feel sorry for people who made their own choices? I really can't. I mean, it is what it is. I don't think you should be down there in the first place. Not in that, anyway. Not in this right here. Not in that. So that's my 2 cents on it. Listen, I feel sorry for everybody involved. I do. Do I think it's horrible that people died? Yes. Am I going to sit here and boo-hoo about the decisions that these gentlemen made. Not really. It just sucks the way it happened. I mean, again, in life you have choices, and they made the decision to go in there. And the man was telling me he was just telling on video that he got the equipment from like Camp World or something like that. I don't know, something like that. That's to me, it's a bet. That's a recipe for disaster. That to me, when I hear that, when I see a PlayStation control, Camp World receipts, and first of all, and then third of all, when you get in, they bolt it on the outside so you can't even get out. That's like three major flags right there, outside of the other flags that's involved with this. 250 grand to go in this. Listen, a wise man told me once. I want y'all to hear me out. Wise man told me, a wise man learns from his mistakes, right? But a wiser man learns from other people's mistakes. So I hope we all learned a lesson here of what not to do. Seriously, please don't do this, okay? Please don't do this. Because I'm not going to feel sorry for you if this is what happens. It is what it is. Like I said, prayers to the families. Um, it sucks that it went out this way. They had to go out that way. I really can't feel sorry for them. I mean, Camp World receipts. That's all I'm gonna say. PlayStation 2 off brand. The off brand PlayStation controller wasn't even a good one. It was one of the ones that you give your friends when they sleep over. When they sleep over, you give them that one because they're not playing with your good controller, so you give them that one. That's the controller that they were using. So I'm gonna move off that. That's how I feel. Y'all take it for whatever it is. That's how I feel about the subject, and we're gonna move on. All right. Um, so y'all wanted to hear my thoughts about Juneteenth. I know we just had Juneteenth. It just went on. That just happened, right? So a lot of people used to ask me, "Hey, what do you think about Juneteenth? How do you feel? Are you celebrating? All that stuff." Me personally, I I mean, Juneteenth came about only because of George Floyd. I really feel that if George Floyd didn't happen, we wouldn't be having a Juneteenth. That was to me, a grift, pandering holiday. Honestly, to me, the people who should be celebrated should be people of Texas. To me, that's a Texas thing. Should be more centralized to Texas. But I gotta know one way or other. If you want to celebrate it. I'm not gonna be mad at you, but don't be mad at me because I'm not really, putting on African colors and celebrating Juneteenth and all that stuff. Like I said, most people don't even know what Juneteenth is still. And then before, I don't know, 2 years ago, I guess, when this holiday became federal, people had no idea. Maybe people in Texas, because it's more focused on Texas, but nobody knew what it was. So don't be mad at me. But this is the problem I got. See, here we go. Here we go. I'm about to offend some people. Y'all already know it's time of the show where I'm about to offend some people. Black folks. I just don't understand. Let me preface this, okay? Before I even get into this, let me just preface this by saying I know there were plenty of Juneteenth events that were nothing happened. It was just the event and everything was good and everybody went home, right? But then we always got the few, the proud, right? Coming up here with the violence. But the problem is when it happens, nobody talks about it, right? When the violence happens, nobody talks about it. I keep coming on here talking about that. We need to address this. If you want to make a change, if you want to see a change in the community, you got to address this, right? But nobody ever addresses it. So that's why I keep having to talk about it. A Juneteenth celebration winds up violent. People getting shot, people getting injured. Milwaukee, you had a Juneteenth celebration, and you got people getting killed. Well, in this instance, not getting killed, but injured. 4 teenage girls, 2 teenage boys were shot over what? I thought this is a time as black folks we supposed to come together and celebrate, you know, end of slavery and, you know, specifically in Texas. It's supposed to be a federal holiday for us, right? And here we go with this mess. I don't understand it. I really don't. And nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody ever wants to talk about it, man. This is what happens. And you know, got no celebrities or nothing talking about this at all. The whole Juneteenth event is supposed to be for black folks or for us to come together. We can't even do that. Some kind of altercation, something going on over probably something stupid. Somebody must have said something. It's just sad to see. It's sad to watch. It's sad to watch. People getting shot up on a day that is supposed to be meant for celebration. People get shot up with a celebration that's, you know, everybody, all the black folks want to brag about. It's like, this is our holiday. This is what we got to do. This is for us. And then that right there. And y'all want to be mad at me when I bring it up. See, I don't understand it. And then the problem is your celebrities, your athletes, all that other stuff, your so-called voices for black folks, they never want to talk about it. Why? Because it's black on black crime. The media, nothing. Obviously, this is local news in Milwaukee, right? But the mainstream media don't want to talk about it. Why? Why? Because it's black on black. And this is the point I'm trying to make. We got to stop relying on other people to try to make our community better. No, we got to take accountability for ourselves. Out here being stupid, out here doing stuff like this. You know what I mean? And the tragic thing is it didn't need to happen. I would have, it's as much as I really don't really care for the holiday personally, but it would have been cool to see just a normal event, nothing going on, and everybody go home, right? That would have been nice. But we can't have that, right? It's always got to be something like this. And then we always got to blame someone else for our mistakes, right? You know, people been asking me all the time, you know, people send me books and stuff about the black culture and what, you know, how to, you know, what changes need to be made and all this other stuff. No, the changes need to come from within in our own community. Does it make any sense? I wish somebody would pay attention. I really do. I really wish someone would pay attention because the only way that it's going to be a change is it comes from with us. And then we got another situation. Again, I'm not. I can only speak on the black community because that's the community I live in, right? That's community everybody associates myself with, right? Shoot, personally, my community is with believers with Jesus Christ. That's my Lord and Savior. So I'm a Christian. That's my community personally. That's what I care about. I don't really attach myself to no specific community. Okay, but But we have another situation here, and this starts from the home, parents, uh, who you surround yourself with, some home training. This video right here that I'm about to show you, when I saw it, I don't really get embarrassed. You know how people get embarrassed when they see other videos and they get embarrassed by other people's actions. I really don't get embarrassed like that. But this video right here, I think I got an immediate sense of embarrassment, also with frustration, a little bit of anger because it's no need for it, right? But it comes from the house, and I can't really 100% blame what's going on in the house because I don't know. I don't know the family. Maybe they did train her better than this, and she went to college and acted a fool. College to me is another whole thing, another situation, another topic for another day. But these kids go to college and they pretty much get indoctrinated with all these pretty much liberal ideologies, and they come up with these crazy radical ideas, and they go out into the workforce, into the world with everybody else, right? That's why you got teachers teaching little babies little stuff, instead of math, science, and all sorts of stuff. They teach them all this agenda, right? That doesn't need to happen, right? But they're coming from the colleges and they're coming into the workforce. This video right here is supposed to be graduate, right? We're supposed to be celebrating graduation. You made it to the end of your college career and you graduated. Okay, you're one of the people that graduated college. And it's supposed to be a good day. It's supposed to be celebratory for you and your family and your close friends. And we can't even do that right. You can't even have a graduation right. Y'all want to see? Okay. All right, what I'm talking about. It's not pretty. It's not pretty, and I'm sick of it. And it needs to be addressed. It needs to stop. It really does, man. It really does. So look, I guess they're outside doing the graduation. The lady here, and I'm assuming right here, is probably the MC or the DJ, kind of navigating the graduation. Maybe calling out the names, stuff like that. Maybe gave the commencement speech. I don't know. But then you have this young lady right here who all of a sudden just felt like it was her, about her only. Okay? And decided to just go up there and snatch the mic and act a fool. And there's two things. I don't know if it's just a cultural thing or if this is just a young person thing. But either way, both of them is wrong. Both of them is stupid. All right, let me shut up. Here, y'all watch it. Y'all watch this mess. Let's go. You didn't let me get my moment, so I want to say my name is Cali, and I'm graduating today. I want to snatch the mic out of my hand, so today is going to be all about me. Oh, drops the mic. Congratulations! Y'all gotta help me understand this. Y'all really gotta help me understand that. Y'all really gotta help me understand that move right there. Help me understand this. Help me understand this. What's the point? Look at this. Look at that. What kind of behavior is that? What kind of behavior is that? Are you kidding me? What kind of behavior is this right here? That makes no sense. It should never happen. Technically, she could be charged with something. Look at this. My moment. It's not just about you. There were other people graduating and other families coming to see their children, their family, their brothers and sisters graduate. And here you go, this clown right here thought it was cool to make it about herself. And then whoever this had to be a setup because now the person that has the camera is hyping her up. It's hyping her up. So today's gonna be all about me. Oh, drops the mic. Congratulations! I gotta get out of here. But check me out, man. That's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed watching that. I don't really get embarrassed like that because that's absolutely ridiculous the way that went down. We got a generation of self-centered individuals that think everything needs to be involved around them, everything's about them, and they're entitled to anything that they want. And now they got to go into the workforce, and we got to deal with it. I know 100% that person right there, it's going to be on the liberal side of things. Come on, I can tell you that right there. all the wokeness, all other stuff, probably support. It's insane. But nobody's saying nothing. Like somebody should have went up there. Her family should have went up there and told everybody, this is not how we act. This is not how we raised her. We apologize about this and deal with her, and we're gonna deal with her. But see, you got people like the lady holding the camera, hyping her up, doing all sorts of stuff, and encouraging this behavior, right? Encouraging all this behavior. I don't understand it. I really don't. And it's embarrassing to see. I've worked many graduations. I've been to a lot of graduations. And if this was my child that did something like that, it would be an embarrassment for the family. It really would. Because we got a generation of entitled kids that think they can just do whatever they want, that there's no consequences for their action. And it's pretty sad to see. And I'm really embarrassed and frustrated by that. I mean, I'm calling it like it is. It's an embarrassment. It really is. Because there's no way that should have taken place, and there's no way that we should be okay with that. There's no way that somebody should be encouraging something like that. Forgive me. I think this is one of the videos that I've been most upset about in a while, because that's absolutely insane. One more video, man. One more, and then I'm out of here. I do want to give a I do want to give a shout out to Elon Musk. Shout out Elon for this tweet. I might just go through it right quick. He says repeated targeted harassment against any account will cause the harassing accounts to receive at minimum temporary suspensions. The words cis or cisgender are considered slurs on this platform. Abs- That's absolutely great. Absolutely great. I love it. Um, Shout out to Elon. That's awesome. Of course, you got woke Corey Bush crying about it. You know, she made her little tweet up here. You guys can read. I don't really want to get into her. Don't call me cis. Don't call me cis. Don't. I don't. None of that stuff applies to me. All right. But shout out to Elon. Again, Twitter is. I think Twitter's better since he's taken over. Is it the best? Is it 100% perfect? No, it's not. But since he's taken over, there's been some improvements, and I can appreciate that 100%. So thank you, Elon. If you see this, I appreciate you. If you guys want to tag Elon, tell him I said thank you on my behalf. Yeah, I'll do that. I appreciate you, Elon, but don't be over here with the cis and cisgender. We're not doing that over here. We don't play those games. All right, so let's get to your boy. Uh, let's get to your boy here. Y'all know him as Mr. President. I know him as Joseph Brandon Biden, LGB. Let's go, Brandon. Okay, first of all, I told y'all not to vote for this dude, but it's not like stuff happens like every now and then, like stories like this just happens every now and then. No, stuff like this continues to happen all the time with this guy, right? Every day there's a new story, it's a new funny moment, it's a new idiotic moment. It's a moment where we clearly see his mental health is declining, his physical health is declining. And then we're like, why is this guy the commander in chief? 82 million, right? That's what they told us. 82 mil. That's what they told us. Check out your boy. He didn't even know that the national anthem's not even being played. He's doing this. I pledge allegiance to the flag. You know, he's standing up for the national anthem. Lo and behold, the national anthem's not even be playing. The man has no idea what he's doing. He has no idea. The man needs handlers for every situation, every moment, everything that he does. And when he doesn't have his handlers, this is what you get. The man don't even know what's going on. They got the national anthem playing right here. That's not our country's. Look at this man. 82 mil. 82 mil. Look at your man's. Look at your man's. Y'all voted for that dude, right? 82 mil. I told everybody not vote for this guy. And then black folks want to talk about reparations and stuff like that. Oh, I know where your reparations are. I know exactly where your reparations are. I know exactly where your reparations are, man. Everybody talking about reparations. They need money for stuff they never experienced. Whatever. That's a whole nother topic for another day. But y'all want to talk about, y'all thought this man was going to give you some reparations. I'll tell you where your reparations are right there. Ukraine. That's where your money is going. That's where all of our money is going. And not only that, now they said they got an accounting error. I'm supposed to believe that, right? I'm gonna sit here and believe they just made an accounting error where another 6.2 bill, $6.2 billion in an accounting error went over to Ukraine. They got another 6.2 bill. The Pentagon announced Tuesday that an accounting error revealed last month was significantly more than previously stated, and aid provided to Ukraine was overvalued by 6.2 billion rather than 3 billion. So another 3.2 billion went over there. Y'all want to talk about some reparations? And the Biden family, we already know that they're a bunch of crooks. They've been taking bribes. They've been threatening people, using their power to gain wealth and all sorts of stuff. We already know what it is. That's where your money went. They expect me to believe it's an accounting error, though. I don't believe that. They've been funneling money through Ukraine like nobody's business. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better pay attention to what's going on out here. It's not even a joke anymore. It's serious. They just doing it blatantly right in your face. Right in your face. Right in your face. They don't care, man. They don't care. They don't care. Look at this. 17 audio recordings. FBI refuses to allow the American people to see the unclassified 1023 form on a $5 million bribe. FBI is protecting Biden. Shout out to Marjorie Taylor Greene for calling it out. Listen, we already know what it is. Y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to realize that you need to be taking care of yourself. You need to be taking care of your family, and you need to be fighting this regime. Call out the bull crap. Speak the truth, and don't let anybody prevent you from speaking the truth. You have a voice. You're allowed to be heard, just like anybody else. My job here is just to try to inform you the best I can. What I want to see is progress. That's all I want to see. I want better for everyone, not for a specific group or for specific people. I want better for everyone, man. And the stuff that's happening is getting worse and worse every day, man. It's getting worse and worse every day. I appreciate y'all listening. Again, it's going to be live on YouTube, live on Rumble. So go ahead and support that. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. Let your friends know. Let everybody know. I want y'all to have a good weekend. Remember, stay blessed. Comments, leave stuff in the comments, stuff you want me to talk about. I'll give my 2 cents on it. Again, I appreciate those that's been with me, that's been supporting me, that's been with me the whole time. Y'all awesome, man. Y'all's awesome. Y'all know the algorithms. They don't want this stuff out here. They don't want nobody to hear this stuff. So it's not just me that got to speak up. Everybody has to speak up. If you got to lose some friends and family along the way, hey, I commend you for that, man. It is what it is. I'd rather you lose them speaking the truth than gain a bunch of friends speaking lies and speaking rhetoric. Y'all have a good Friday. Y'all pray for me as I pray for y'all. Y'all take care.